My lovers, Virgo Nation and their lovers, welcome to your 2020, October 2020 astrological sign update. Now, Virgo, when you're watching these readings for love, you're not just going to watch your sun sign, you're going to watch your sun, moon, Venus, and your rising sign, and then you're going to watch your person's placements in these areas, because when it comes to soul connection, sometimes you'll notice that the energy is vice versa or flipped, and then you're going to use your intuition, and any title that stands out to you, a thumbnail, you're going to go there. And remember that all readings that you come across, they are timeless. All readings are timeless. Whenever you come upon them, that's the time you need to hear it. Even sometimes, even if you've heard it before, you see come back again, especially if it's recommended, there's a message in there for you. Okay, before we start going into your person's energy, Virgo, what came on for you, the meditation that came on for you is mystical forest cavern, and I interpret that to mean get grounded. It's 639 hertz and 852 hertz, and it says embrace love and let go of overthinking and worries. I could not find, I mean, that could not be a more appropriate binaural beat for Virgo, because Virgo, you can go down a very deep rabbit hole with the overthinking. You know that, okay? So Spirit is saying right now, you gotta tap into the energy of the heart space, tap into the energy of love, and let that be a guide. Because if you're gonna use your head to navigate what's ahead, if you're gonna use your head to navigate what's ahead, you're gonna get lost. Okay? You can only navigate the way forward from here through your heart space. All right, so let us get a multi-dimensional view of your person, a holistic view, and we're going to start with their higher self. What does their higher self want you to know at this time? What is the energy the higher self wants you to know about? Now, I've shuffled these all before I came on, but I like to do it on camera. So let's have a look. Right, so that's from my Divine Counterparts and Separation deck. Now we're going to get a message from their shadow self, and I'm going to be using Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Shadows. Gonna get a message from your person's emotional body. I'll be using my Emotional Intelligence deck. And I'm going to look at a healing message to see what your person is focusing on healing right now. We're going to look at what they might be experiencing on their twin flame soulmate journey right now. This is also my deck. And we're going to get a message from your person's 3D self. And I'm going to be using Angelic Revelation 144, her naked flame, healing messages. All right, so let's get deep into this. Now, I notice none of the cards flipped to us, so I think we're tapping into someone who may have a poker face on right now, or keeping their feelings very secret, okay? All right, so this person thought that there were plenty more fish in the sea here, okay? Thought the grass was green on the other side, thought that, whatever. I'm going to throw that one back in and see what else I can capture, but it looks like whatever they captured was a bit too much for them to handle, okay? So now this is a card number 67. 67 reduces to 13. So what I'm getting is that your person is going through some kind of transformation process, and this is allowing them to really review their actions in regard to you, their actions with past lovers, their actions with regard to parents, friends, family members, and they're realizing now that they made a lot of poor decisions. Okay, Virgo? Faithless. Who did this come up for? I think this came up for, I think it was either Leo or Cancer. Okay, so this person, what they're trying to heal is their trust and faith in the universe and their trust and faith in people. Okay, it could be whatever happened to them in the past. Okay, compromise their faith in the universe, in God, in people, whatever betrayals they faced. And some of them face some deep betrayals from childhood. This is what they're trying to heal here. They're trying to find their faith again. Yeah, for some they lost faith completely in life, in the universe, in spirit. So this is what they're healing right now. They're learning how to have hope. All right, let's see. They're thankful. We're going to pull some cards and see what they're thankful for. I'm going to pull cards on all of these. But this person is in this vibration of gratitude right now. And I really do think it's because this person had some kind of transformation. What else we have here? What are they healing? Self-harm. Okay. So I'm getting in the past. It looks like this person, when we think about the poor decisions that they made, it looks like they engaged in some kind of risky behavior. You know, when people are on a suicide mission, they really don't care about the decisions that they make about themselves, whether it is, I mean, it could be as simple as, you know, driving recklessly on the road. It's just a disregard for self. It's about putting self in harm's way because you don't give a fuck about your life. Okay, you don't care. All right, and I mean, this can go, as I said, simply from putting yourself in harm's way by, you know, just taking risks with your life. Okay, or treating your life with scant disregard to something as serious as maybe a suicide attempt or suicidal ideation. Okay, for some of them it may be cutting, that kind of thing, but it is just a disregard and a lack of love for self. You really don't give a ass what happens to yourself on a day-to-day basis. It's just a total lack of self-love, and not just a lack of self-love, but actually self-hate. Okay, it's self-hatred. All right, so what are they experiencing right now in their twin flame soul journey? Okay, we have the Sacred Union card. So this is them coming into that recognition that this is something special that is going on here. I'm getting that the more they deal with their issues, the more they come into union with self by doing the serious healing right now, is the more they recognize you, who you are, and appreciate you. And they recognize that this is a soul connection. Okay, for some of them it looks like they might be getting a lot of astral sex experiences, a lot of astral encounters with you, because you know your main guide on your twin flame or soulmate journey is the higher self. Well, mostly for twins, is the higher self of your twin. Sometimes you think, in fact, the first time you may encounter your twin in the dream state, you may think it's your twin, but it's not their 3D self. It is their higher self that you encounter. And then they lead you on this path. And then you will start to recognize when you connect with them in the spirit world, whether it's their 3D self or higher self that you're connecting with. They usually have on different clues, right? But the first person that you encounter in the spirit world is usually the higher self of your person, and they lead you on this journey, pointing you in the right direction. I remember once when I was completely lost as to what was the next step with my twin, or what I had to look at next to really understand what was happening. I had a dream, and I saw my twin, right? I knew it was the higher self of my twin. And you're standing there at a crossroads, and up ahead is like this Coney Island kind of place, kind of carnival. And he says, the answers you will find over there. Try to figure out what happens to little puppies when they're taken away or they're weaned off their mother too early. That's what they said. And I thought, what a weird message is that? What the hell does puppies have to do with it? So I can go over there into that Coney Island place, and there's this little store. It's like a little pet store. And they have all these little puppies in cages. And there's this little one not doing very well at all. And then I asked the owner what was wrong with it, and said it was separated from its mom too young. And then I was like, maybe there's an abandonment issue here. But then I also I reflected on myself. And in my formative years, or rather in my childhood, my mom was studying and she had to go to the other island to study. So we grew up, my dad took care of us. I tell you guys that all the time. My dad was my caregiver. But you know, one parent is never the substitute for the other. So I recognized my own abandonment issues there. And I said, you know what, if it's my twin, maybe that is also what is operating here as well. So they often appear when you need them the most, to lead you in the right direction, and they may be having these encounters right now. Sorry I took you down that road. I'm sure it will come back around when we go into the reading properly. I don't think I would have taken you off on that tangent for no reason. Okay, so anyway, I enjoy the thrill of the chase and want to surprise you. So please let me have the space so I can pursue you for a change. So this person is basically saying right now, you need to back off, okay? You need to back off. I think they just need time. They need time to heal. This is big healing energies, okay? I mean, when we're dealing with things like self-harm, you got to give this person a respectful kind of space in order to deal with the root of these issues, the core of these issues, because it's not self-harm. This is not the wound. This is just a symptom, right? They have to drill down deep to the core of where this comes from, right? So when they're nice and they're whole and they can be functional, then they will chase you. When somebody wants something, there's nothing that can stop them. But right now, this person, what they need most is space, it looks like. All right, so anyway, let's go deeper into these cards. So the higher self of this person is saying that this person thought that there were plenty more fish in the sea. You see, they couldn't recognize who you were. Person was too wounded to recognize, too guarded, you see? Look, the 9 of Wands, too guarded, not letting anybody in at all. And it's because of some kind of issue with childhood. Look, we have the Page of Cups here. See what I'm saying? They just weren't able to let anyone in. I'm getting that this person wants to come back and apologize for that. Yeah, look at here. This is the apology. This is an offer. King of Cups, Knight of Cups, sorry. So we have 2 Pisces here, okay? Some of you guys dealing with a Pisces, but they keep going back and forth in their head, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's because they're still healing. They're still healing their heart. I see them keeping an eye on you here, trying to figure out what you're up to, Virgo, because ultimately they do want to bring this Ace of Pentacles. They do want this fresh start. They do want this grounded beginning. They do want to build something. But right now, it looks like their main focus needs to be on walking away from something that just does not serve who they are. Okay? So their shadow right now is their lack of faith. Faith that this can come back together. Faith in your God. Faith in the universe. You know, why did God let all these different things happen to me? That kind of thing. That's what's happening here. And this person, it's because of this person's baggage. Okay? Whatever happened to your person in the past, it looks like they've been toting us around for a long time. But this time that they're spending in hermit mode, Virgo, and that's you there. This time they're spending in hermit mode and possibly thinking about you, it's giving them a lot of insight. And again, look, this is another card of childhood. Okay, the Sun is another card of child, and then again it's in reverse. So whatever happened in your person's childhood really disempowered them and really destroyed their trust and faith in the universe and in people. We see that they're showing us back this foundation here. So that is where their faithlessness comes from. And they want to do better. Knight of Pentacles. They want to do right by you, Virgo. They really do, because they think you're the bee's knees. 10 of Pentacles here. They are thankful. What are they thankful for? All right. They're thankful for I'm getting their job. One, because I think it provides a distraction from what's going on in their life. They're thankful for there's a sense of peace that's coming into this person. It looks like their life is finally getting back into balance because they're freeing themselves from the baggage of the past. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're also thankful for the heartbreak, because this had to happen to crack their heart open for them to see themselves really clearly. They're thankful for this toxic experience that they're having with the karmic as well. Okay, I'm getting that one, this person, at least either right now or in the past, this karmic, they might have been really reliant on this karmic, especially for financial things. So this karmic may have bailed them out from some kind of situation here. But they're also thankful for the heartbreak involved in that karmic relationship, because it opened them up to see things a little more clearly. That's what I'm getting. Now we have self-harm. Yeah, it's the spirit saying, even though this person comes across as very egoic, this is just to hide a lot of insecurities that they have, especially with regard to a fear of rejection. Okay, we have that Six of Wands in reverse. So this person has deep insecurities here. Okay, and that's because they had a weird or warped viewpoint on life. Yeah, but they're having some serious tower moments right now, and those tower moments are allowing them to get to the core of their issues and really stand in their power and take charge of their life here. Let's see the Sacred Union card. We have the Death card in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That's a karmic energy. And then we have the Queen of Swords. All right, so your person facing a choice here. I think your person's been resisting transformation, okay? And they've been resisting transformation because they're in some kind of situation with a karmic energy. But as they come into union with self, because we see them loving themselves here, Nine of Cups, they think about being their authentic self. They think about speaking their truth, and they think about coming towards you, their counterpart. They want to do some kind of course correction here, move in a different direction. And that's because of all the energies that they're getting in the 5D. So this person enjoys the thrill of the chase. So they're not taking any action right now because it looks like in some way you are chasing them. Okay? Right? And that's why they're not taking this leap of faith. Spirit saying right now this person needs time. They need to back off. And as long as you are chasing, it's the longer that they're going to be resisting. So you just need to be on your own path right now whilst this person enjoys, well, why am I saying enjoys themselves? Maybe it learns to enjoy themselves and their life, okay? Because they have to make their own self happy. So let's have a look now at their headspace. All right, we have the Strength card in reverse, not standing in their power. They're punishing themselves for something. Some of you definitely need to watch that Virgo, why am I saying Virgo? That Leo reading. A lot of the same cards are coming through. We have the Eight of Wands reverse. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. We have, oh, maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Yes, this is the Eight of Wands reversed. You trying to tell me this deck has two Eight of Wands? Yes. This is the Eight of Wands that came out reversed. This deck has two Eight of Wands. And this is the Eight of Wands that came out upright. Okay, so you see the seesaw energy that your person is in, okay? And then we have the King of Wands reversed. Lots of fire. And we have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so a lot of seesawing energy, going back and forth, going back and forth. All right, so they want to talk to you, they want to talk to you, then they don't. They want to talk to you, then they don't. They want to take action, then they don't. They want to take action, then they don't. Oh my goodness, what is this looping that they're doing? My gosh. They're just not standing in their power, and yet sometimes they are, and then sometimes they're not, and then sometimes they are. So this is why Spirit is saying you got to leave this person alone. Okay, they got to sort themselves out here. Okay, they got to sort themselves out, because 1 minute they're not talking to you, next minute they want to talk to you, then next minute they're not talking to you, and then next minute they want to fight for this connection. This person's they're really torn. They're really torn. Let me see why they don't want to talk to you. But they do. They want to express their feelings, Virgo. They do, and they're stalking you. They're keeping an eye on you. They want to express their feelings. So why aren't they? Okay, because they're learning a lesson and walking away. They're trying to walk away from something in their life that just doesn't serve them. And what they want to talk to you and say. Yeah, they're breaking up with someone right now. We have Six of Cups in reverse. They're breaking up with someone right now. They want to let you know that they are indeed standing in their power. But they're breaking up with someone right now. Right now, your person is also depressed, though. They're also depressed. Look, we have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah. They're not taking action in their life, or they weren't standing in their power because they have abandonment issues. And I see, that's why I led you down that road. They have abandonment issues. Yes, and this is a cycle that they've been in for a long time. Exactly, and it's been preventing them from standing in their power. So this person has abandonment issues. That's why I took you down that story with me and my twin and abandonment issues and that kind of stuff. This is the main root. This is the cause of your person's problems. And they want to stop that self-sabotage. They want to stand up for what they believe in. They want to fight for this connection. They want to free themselves, okay, from the things that have kept them stuck. They want to make a decision here. But look at them here, and just sitting here bored. And I told you, once you hit boredom, you're in the downward spiral. You're in the downward spiral. So this person, it looks like one, their abandonment issues may be keeping them stuck in a toxic situation, and two, Virgo, it looks like they're kind of depressed. They're kind of depressed right now. All right, so what's blocking this connection right now, Virgo? We have the Ten of Cups in reverse. It looks like they have family members that could be quite karmic. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so karmic family members, karmic friends might be trying to block this connection, trying to talk your person out of it. Yeah, there's some kind of dysfunctional family here. It could even be ancestral karma. What's blocking this connection? Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's a karmic. And that's the queen most likely to abuse their physical power and their spiritual power and their sexual power. Right? So that's what's going on with them and a karmic right now. What's blocking this connection? We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Somebody's going through a breakup. Somebody is going through a breakup. Or this could speak to your person's dysfunctional childhood. What's blocking this connection? We have the Chariot. Okay, so I'm getting that this connection is being blocked by Spirit so that people can find their willpower to move their life forward, because that's what the Chariot is all about. It's about stepping into your own power and making those decisions that are going to make your life progress. Let me pull a card on that Queen of Wands reverse. Yes, there's some kind of karmic that's trying to make your person stuck. They're trying to make your person stuck. Whether through yes, it looks like some kind of sexual overture, or actually physically abusing your person, or doing some kind of binding magic or something like that. There's somebody's doing something to keep your person stuck. Let's see 10 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, it looks like they have some kind of karmic family members and friends that are trying to delay their progress. Okay, trying to keep them stuck here. All right, Virgo, so if this sounds like your energy, join me in the extended. What I'm going to do there, I'm going to go into Sabila and find out what's going on in your person's life. What are we allowed to see? I'm going to look at this person's heart space energy for you. What they might be hiding from you. I'm going to get some 3D messages, and then I'm going to get some 5D messages from them. I'm going to look at potential actions towards you within a month's time, and then I'm going to get some advice, okay? All right, so Virgo, thank you so much. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, your comments, your dislikes. They all help the channel grow. And if you're able to go a step further and interact with any of the ads that may have played during this reading, that's beautiful energy exchange for me and for any other reader that you enjoy. All right, guys, take care. I love you guys. Bye.